In a world where melodies once filled every corner of Paw Valley, silence has taken over until a brave little kitten and his loving mother begin a journey that will test their hearts. This is the emotional story of Mama Cat and Ginger Kitten, two souls fighting to bring back the melody that can heal their home. Paw Valley had always been a place where mornings began with music. Birds filled the skies with soft chirps, the river hummed its crystal tune, and the wind carried melodies like lullabies whispered by nature itself. But one strange morning everything fell silent. Mama Cat woke up before sunrise, stretched slowly, and instantly felt something was terribly wrong. There was no music in the air, no flutter of wings, no whispering breeze. Ginger Kitten rubbed his sleepy eyes and asked, "Mama, why does everything feel so quiet?" Mama Cat placed her paw gently on his head and whispered, "I don't know, sweetheart, but we're going to find out." They stepped outside, and the silence was almost painful. The river that once sparkled with song now floated dull and still, and the colorful birds perched on the branches without singing a note. Paw Valley had lost its melody, and with it, its joy. Days passed in uneasy quietness, and each night Ginger realized Mama Cat's lullabies grew weaker, her voice trembled like a fading candle. Ginger's heart broke a little more each time. One night, he whispered through tears, "Mama, if the valley lost its melody, can we bring it back?" Mama Cat kissed his forehead softly, her eyes glistening. "If we search with love, maybe we can." The next morning, the brave pair set off with a small bag of food, stepping into the forest that surrounded Paw Valley. The forest was usually alive with rustling leaves and playful sounds, but now it felt frozen in time. They walked deeper until they reached the whispering trees, an ancient grove where wind once played melodies through the leaves like a magical flute. But today, the trees stood cold and still, their branches hanging low as if mourning. Ginger squeezed Mama Cat's paw tightly. "Mama, do you think the melody is gone forever?" Mama knelt beside him. "Melodies don't disappear, Ginger. They hide, waiting for someone who cares enough to find them." With new determination, they stepped into the darker woods that led to the silent valley, a place feared by many, where even the bravest animals avoided wandering because the silence there felt thick like fog. But love made Mama Cat brave, and trust made Ginger hold on. In the silent valley, the quiet felt heavy, almost alive, as if the air itself had forgotten how to breathe. After a long walk, Ginger noticed a faint glow behind a cluster of pale rocks. "Mama, look!" They approached slowly and found a small floating orb, shimmering weakly, pulsing like a dying heartbeat. Mama Cat gasped softly, "Ginger, this is the heart melody of Paw Valley." The orb trembled as if crying. Ginger knelt close to it, whispering gently, "Why are you sad? What happened to you?" And for the first time, the orb responded with a soft, broken hum that sounded like a lullaby shattered into pieces. Mama Cat understood immediately. Ginger, the valley forgot kindness. Everyone became too busy, too distracted. When hearts stop caring, melodies fade. Ginger's tears dripped onto the orb, and suddenly it brightened just a little. Mama Cat placed her paw on his back. "See, love brings melody back. We must take it home." They carried the fragile orb back to Paw Valley and began their quiet mission. Every day, Ginger helped someone: a tired bird searching for food, a lonely squirrel looking for shelter, a sad turtle who needed company. Mama Cat helped neighbors, shared food, comforted the sick, and repaired broken things with gentle paws. Day by day, as acts of kindness spread like sunlight, the orb grew brighter. A bird chirped for the first time. The river hummed faintly again. The wind learned to whisper. Paw Valley was healing, slowly, beautifully. At night, Ginger held the orb close before sleeping and whispered, "Thank you for staying with us. We'll fix everything." One cold night, the orb pulsed rapidly with panic. Mama Cat woke instantly. "Something is wrong, someone in the valley is hurting." They ran into the dark forest and soon found a baby deer crying alone. It had slipped and lost its mother. Ginger, though scared, hugged the trembling little deer. Mama Cat guided the mother deer back and reunited them. As soon as the mother wrapped her neck around her baby, the orb burst into brilliant golden light. Stronger than ever, love had restored a piece of melody. At last, the day came when the orb was fully healed. Mama Cat and Ginger returned to the tallest cliff in Silent Valley. The orb floated above their paws, glowing like a tiny sun. Ginger whispered, "Thank you for teaching us to care." With a soft, warm explosion, the orb dissolved into millions of musical sparks that drifted across the sky, spreading sound, warmth, joy and melody to every corner of Paw Valley. Within seconds, the valley woke up with song. Birds sang louder than ever, the river danced with silver notes, the wind carried soft harmonies, and every creature felt music in their hearts again. Ginger cried softly, overwhelmed. Mama Cat wrapped her tail around him and whispered, "Love brings melody, and you, my sweet Ginger, you are the melody of this valley." From that day onward, Paw Valley never fell silent again. And every night under the moonlight, Mama Cat would sing her lullaby. Under the moonlight, love never fades. And this time, the whole valley sang along.